Recorded Books and One Click Digital present The Wars of the Roses, The Fall of the Plantagenets and the Rise of the Tudors by Dan Jones, narrated by John Curless.
A quote from William Shakespeare's Richard II, circa 1595. For God's sake, let us sit upon the ground and tell sad stories of the death of kings, how some have been deposed, some slain in war, some haunted by the ghosts they have deposed, some poisoned by their wives, some sleeping killed, all murdered, for within the hollow crown that rounds the mortal temples of a king keeps death his court. Introduction. At 7 o'clock in the morning, on Friday, May 27th, 1541, within the precincts of the Tower of London, an old woman walked out into the light of a spring day. Her name was Margaret Pole. By birth, blood, and lineage, she was one of the noblest women in England. Her father, George, Duke of Clarence, had been the brother to a king, and her mother, Isabel Neville, had in her time been co-heir to one of the greatest earldoms in the land. Both parents were now long gone, memories from another age and another century. Margaret's life had been long and exciting. For 25 years she had been the Countess of Salisbury, one of only 2 women of her time to have held a peerage in her own right. She had, until recently, been one of the 5 wealthiest aristocrats of her generation, with lands in 17 different counties. Now, at 67, ancient by Tudor standards, she appeared so advanced in age that intelligent observers took her to be 80 or 90. Like many inhabitants of the Tower of London, Margaret Pole was a prisoner. 2 years previously she had been stripped of her lands and titles by an Act of Parliament which accused her of having committed and perpetrated divers and sundry other detestable and abominable treasons against her cousin, King Henry VIII. What these treasons were was never fully evinced, because in truth Margaret's offences against the crown were more general than particular. Her 2 principal crimes were her close relation to the king and her suspicion.
Sample complete. Ready to continue?